Welcome to the Ancient Alternative View. If you like the video, please like and subscribe. Thank you. Good day to all watching the Ancient Alternative View, the place where everyone's opinion matters. Remember, the truth has been hidden and covered for many years, so all theories to our ancient past are on the table. I look forward to hearing your views. Please like, comment and subscribe below. Thank you. There are numerous videos and images which points towards an extremely sophisticated civilization from our ancient past, possibly even predating the ancient Inca themselves, creating incredible cities and temple complexes thousands of years ago. Whether or not these ancient civilizations had access to advanced technology all that time ago is an ongoing debate amongst numerous researchers. Ollantaytambo is a large temple complex located in the Sacred Valley of the Incas near Cusco in the southern Sierra region of Peru. The megalithic stones found there are among the largest on the planet, some of them weighing up to 100 tons. How ancient mankind was able to erect such incredible sites remains a profound mystery for researchers, who are unable to explain the building techniques used in the construction process located 9,160 feet above sea level. Ollantaytambo is a true marvel of our ancient engineers. How ancient people managed to quarry, transport and place into position these megalithic blocks of stone is a question no one has been able to answer. However, many researchers suggest we could be looking at the product of lost advanced technologies used by ancient civilization thousands of years ago. Could one of the more simple ones be geopolymer? Among the most incredible features, we find perfectly shaped corners, precision cuts that are reminiscent of modern day laser tools, and such perfection among these stones fitted together in such a way that not a single sheet of paper could fit in between them. All of these features are evidence of a high level of geometry, mathematics and basic uses of geopolymer concrete technology. However, Ollantaytambo is not the only ancient site in South America where we can observe incredible ancient stonemasonry skills. Interestingly, similar features are found in Pumapunku. Just like other incredible ancient archaeological sites in the region, Pumapunku defies ancient humankind's possibilities thousands of years ago. Is it possible that ancient inhabitants of Peru, Bolivia and Egypt, but to name a few on a list that is hundreds strong, had advanced knowledge and technology that allowed them to erect some of the most incredible ancient sites on our planet? According to numerous researchers, the answer is yes, and the countless images and videos from these sites surrounding areas are the ultimate evidence that thousands of years ago our ancient cultures had superior knowledge and tools that allowed them to erect some of the most incredible ancient sites on our planet. One of the most interesting pieces of advanced engineering are the precisely drilled holes into andesite rock found at numerous different sites. How did the ancients manage to drill near perfect holes into one of the most hardest types of rock on our planet? Did they achieve this with primitive tools, sticks and stones like some have suggested? Alternatively, is it possible that somewhere along the way ancient people had access to advanced technologies that made it easier for them to create such incredible monuments and buildings? By looking at images from Pumapunku, you can notice a perfection that is baffling. You will see elegance in every construction at Pumapunku, but most importantly, you will notice a mysterious pattern that could help explain how ancient man achieved all of this so many years ago. And let's have a look at the ancient clasps, the ancient bevel blocks, the ancient building techniques that appear all over the world. This all points to a lost civilization that went around our world with the same knowledge. Interestingly, if we travel halfway around the world to Egypt, we will notice that numerous constructions are eerily similar to those found at Pumapunku and Tiwanaku and surrounding sites. The biggest mystery remains as to how ancient man achieved this thousands of years ago. Evidence of advanced technology or not, it's down to the ancient alternative view to decide. Hello everyone. Let's have a little look at some of the examples we've been looking at today. As you can see on this stonework here, we've got these square nubs. We've got this strange stonework. Do you think that these have been chiselled into position? Or could this be an advanced sort of geopolymer pouring technique of concrete? Let's have a look at some of the more up-to-date examples here compared to our more ancient counterparts. Still, we've got the nubs. Researchers have tried to explain what these are, but to no avail at the moment. A good friend of mine at Ancient History Criticisms, Andrew, has probably forgotten more sites than we all know with regards to the bevel block theory. Some of the ancient concretes, I mean, look at them compared to today's. It's absolutely unbelievable. I mean, was this stonework carved and put into place? I can't see it myself. I don't know about you. I'd love to hear your ancient alternative view on some of the stonework and whether it's geopolymer orientated. I know it's open for debate, but this is some of the more ancient work again, up and against the newer work. We've still got the nubs, the polygonal stonework again here also, but look at this stone here. I mean, look at that. Did they carve that to put that into place there, along with this one here? And all these were carved as a jigsaw puzzle. Trapezoidal windows, the trapezoidal doors. All again, mainstream professors say this was fluke, that if we're putting buildings together, it is the way that they will be formed. I'd love to hear your ancient alternative view on that. The fact that the ancients had serious knowledge of square technology and circular technology, we've looked at some of that on today's episode. I'd love to hear your views on that and some of the examples that we've looked at today. I bring you to somebody that I respect as an ancient researcher, Dr. Charles Coss, and one of his latest videos where he looks at the Great Sphinx. And if you look closely here at some of the stonework, I mean, this is from the Khufu era, it closely resembles some of the work that we've looked at today. But if we carry on slightly onto his video, underneath, to coin a phrase, like peeling back the layers of an onion, we see the earlier polygonal stonework that was there beforehand. And thank you, Dr. Charles Coss, for such a phenomenal video. I urge you all to go and have a look at this. He's absolutely fantastic at what he's done. Thank you very much indeed. So finally this evening I bring you to watershed materials. This is an article on geopolymer concrete, and if we scroll down, it goes back to, we all know him well, Joseph Davidovits, his theory that all the blocks in Egypt were geopolymer. Well, somebody didn't quite agree with that all of them were, and if we take a look at Barsoom, he believed that the Egyptians did cast a small but significant portion of the blocks in the pyramids. His electron microscope analysis indicates the Egyptians didn't use clay and geopolymer mixture, as David proposed, but rather a diatomaceous earth, a naturally occurring, commonly found soft sedimentary rock formed from the fossilized remains of algae. Now, this article here, if we click inside it, it gives his theories, and some of these theories are absolutely unreal, but you're quite welcome to go in there and have a look. It gives theories on everything within the pyramids, and looks at the outer casing stones, which are present now, and gives us photos that prove our theory that some of the stones were indeed similar on some of the pyramids. Were these carved or were they cast? I mean, you yourself can see that these weren't ever meant to be viewed now, were they? These were behind what we were looking at. Similar here. The outer layer, look, absolutely superb, straight as a dice. However, these ones look more carved to me. I mean, all the way down his article, he shows and proposes which stones are cast and which ones are not. And it's well worth you go and have a look. I mean, exactly my point as well. I mean, how would you carve that there? Why would you carve it into your stone? Why? You wouldn't, would you? I mean, it says it itself. I mean, you can all read here, but look at some of the photographic evidence that we're looking at here. I mean, I can't wait for you all to go in and have a look at this yourself. It's absolutely fascinating. I mean, compare yourselves the contrast to the outer stones and the inner stones, the ones that would never have been seen. I mean, it's absolutely unbelievable. Anyway, I'll leave you to go and have a look at that. My final point is, if we all have a look at this rock here, if you were going to carve a rock, if you were going to put it into situ, why would you carve this at the bottom? Why would that be carved? You're all welcome to go and have a look at exactly the same page that I am, but why would you carve that? I personally don't think you would. I think that's overspill from a geopolymer concrete that was used, and that's just my theory. I would love to hear your ancient alternative view and geopolymer, and whether you believe that the ancients cut and polished all their stones, or whether there is a possibility that the ancient bevel block theory travelled all around the world, from Cambodia all the way from Europe to the Far East, and these people actually did have knowledge, but it was passed to them by a far more ancient culture that had geopolymer theories. Now, we can track those across the world. I'd love your help in doing so. I'd thank Andrew at Ancient History Criticisms for all his help. I also have to thank Ziggy Dan for all his help as well. He's been fantastic with my research at AreThe Tambo and the quarry there. Thanks ever so much indeed. I could do a part 2 on some of the other things that he's actually shown me with regards to softening of ancient stones, which there's some serious quarries that this happened, and I'm looking into some research at the moment to see whether we can further add to the fact that geopolymer was most certainly abundant in our ancient past. But again, I'd love to hear your ancient alternative view. Thank you very much indeed for watching. Remember, there's always an ancient alternative view. Thank you for watching.